Hi folks, I'm Darron McDougal. I'm going to be doing a series of 3 videos on spring turkey hunting, and the first one is going to deal with putting together a deadly gobbler rig for the spring season. So let's start off with the shotgun itself. This is a Benelli Nova pump action shotgun. Now, a pump action, obviously, you're limited to one shot until you work the action, and then of course that puts another round in the chamber, whereas a semi-automatic, it'll get you a shot with each pull of the trigger, and of course that'll give you a quick follow-up shot, or if you've got 2 tags, you'll be able to make that happen more quickly. But in this case, I've got a pump action shotgun, and it's a lot less expensive than a semi-auto. I spent about $275 on this, bought it used from a gentleman, and it patterns beautifully. So the thing I like about this, first of all, is it's a name brand shotgun. But second of all, one of the most important things when you're choosing a shotgun is you want a barrel in the shotgun that allows you to put in turkey-specific chokes. Now you might ask, what is a turkey-specific choke? Okay, so at the end of the barrel, there's threads on the inside of the muzzle, and that will allow you to screw in what's called a choke. Now with turkey hunting, we're looking to constrict that pattern as much as we can so that we can reach out further, say 40, maybe in some cases a little bit further, but this particular gun patterns well 50 yards, maybe even 60 yards in some cases with certain loads. So you'll want to get a shotgun that's equipped with a barrel that has interchangeable choke tubes, or that's threaded to accept interchangeable choke tubes. Now the next most important thing is you want to choose a choke that again is turkey specific. Now in this shotgun I've got one made by Hunter Specialties. It's called the Undertaker choke. It cost me about $29 from a sporting goods store. I have another choke that I've experimented with. It's a True Glow gobble stopper choke. Now you'll see that this one's ported. There's not really significant difference between these two, other than one patterns a little bit better with some loads than the other one. So with this Hunter Specialties choke tube, I've found that heavy shots line of turkey loads do the best. In this case, this is the triple beard. It's a little bit more affordable. Most of heavy shots turkey rounds are a very specific proprietary metal that they use, but this is a new lead shot that they have. So I shoot 3.5-inch magnums. This is called a blend. It's got number 5, 6, and 7 shot. So what that does is with the number 5s and 6s, that gives you a little bit more downrange knockdown power. But with the 7s in there, of course, then that allows the shell to pack more shot in, so you get better density. So you get the best of density and, of course, the downrange energy from the 5s and 6s. So when it all boils down, the only way to figure out what the best shotgun, choke tube, and load is to go on the range. So that's what we're going to do next. I already know what this gun can do out to 40 and 50 yards, so today I'm going to shoot at 60 because I've got 3.5-inch magnums. Typically that's further than you'll want to shoot on an actual turkey, but I really want to test this gun to see what it's capable of. Should I need a backup shot, or should a bird hang up on the last day of season and I have a good solid opportunity to take him at extended range. So we're going to set up here and take a couple shots, one with the gobble stopper choke from True Glow and one with the HS Undertaker, and we're going to see what this gun can do. Alright, so we just shot at 60 yards with Heavy Shot Triple Beard. Now in the past I've used Heavy Shot's Magnum Blend, and it's a more expensive round than the Triple Beard, and it patterns, as I've found here, a little bit better than the Triple Beard. In this case I have about 1, 2, 3, 4, only maybe about 4 BBs in the head and neck area, which isn't quite enough to take down a turkey. I want at least 6 in the head and neck with multiple spine hits in order to take that bird down. So with the Triple Beard, we're a little bit over range at 60 yards. So I'm going to go ahead and screw in the True Glow choke, and I'm going to test it at 60 yards and see if I get any better of a pattern. And if not, I'll keep my shots within 40 yards with this shotgun combination. Again, with the little bit more expensive Heavy Shot rounds, I can extend my range to about 60 yards. I've taken a bird at 57. My mother took one at 65 with that particular setup, both with very deadly results, of course under very ideal circumstances. So that's important to know what your gun is capable of. So we're going to go back and shoot with the True Glow choke and see what we get with that one with the triple beard. Alright, so in this one we've got one in the spine right here and then a couple up in the head and neck region. So yeah, we've determined that with the triple beard in this particular shotgun and both of the choke tubes, we're not going to shoot a turkey at 60 yards. We're going to have them 40 yards and in. And that's what you want to do. You want to get your gun on the range. You want to try different choke tubes, different loads. Again, I found that the heavy shot Magnum blend, it's a little more expensive, but it patterns good at distances up to 60 yards. It's the most important thing you can do to avoid crippling a bird or taking a bad shot that you'll regret later on. Know what your gun is capable of and shoot only at its maximum range under very ideal circumstances. And that means low wind, you've got to rest, and you're not breathing so hard that you can't hold steady. So again, get on the range and figure out what your gun is capable of.